Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. Thank you for joining us here at the Comicstorian channel. Thank you for making this a possibility. Thank you for everything. But today I have to bring you terrible, terrible news. It's very terrible. I'm super serial about it. We have crossed 2 million and play the clip, Dylan.
Seriously, guys? We warned you multiple times. Once we crossed 500,000 subscribers, we're shutting the channel down.
Hold up!
All right, well, I guess you're right, Dan. I guess we have a little bit. I guess we can go at least until 2 million subs, and then we'll shut down at 2 million subs.
I think that's a good.
At that point, we probably will be out of stories. All right, guys.
Probably.
As you can see at the 500,000 video, Dan and I said that we would end the channel at 2 million. We set an impossible goal before us, and we achieved that goal. So I guess it really wasn't that impossible, but we did it. We set this goal. So now, that's it. We're done. Turn the lights off, bring down the noise, blow up the house. No, seriously though, thank you guys so much for helping us achieve 2 million subscribers. It's legit an impossible goal that we set for ourselves early on. When we started this channel, I started Comicstorian under the pretense that I would have a little bit of fun just making these videos. And while we abided by fair use, my assumption was that it wouldn't last long. Either the companies would get tired of us, or you guys wouldn't care, or the channel just wouldn't succeed. And what ended up happening was we crossed that first 100,000, and I had to hire additional help here at the company. I hired Dan on, and we realized we could double the workload and get more videos out, and you guys enjoyed it, and we just kept growing. And it's been like a never-ending stream of subscribers and viewers and things like that. It's the craziest thing ever, and our channel defies all odds according to the algorithm and everything like that, because we just make videos that we enjoy. And while they might not get a lot of views up front, they get a ton of views in the back end or when a show comes out or things like that. Our entire channel library is based upon older videos, and we went from 100,000. We hit the 250,000 marker where I made the first video like thanking you guys, and we did the hello there, didn't see you come in video joke. And then we hit 500,000, and Dan and I made the joke that at 2 million we'd shut the channel down. And we announced the launch of Comicstorian, and we went off and did that for a little while. Then we crossed the 1 million, and I don't think we had a joke in that one, but we definitely thanked you guys for the 1 million. At least I hope we did. If not, we missed a big thing. We may have done a Q&A stream that's not live. For some reason I don't remember the 1 million video. I don't know what we did. Dan, I'm looking at Dan off camera right now, and he's like, I don't know, we did something. It may have been a Q&A stream, which I don't normally leave public because I don't like the quality of those typically. Because at the time we used to do Q&A streams here on Comicstorian, we didn't have the equipment that we use on Twitch now, which is how we do a lot of these things. And the channel just kept going, and we just kept working our butts off. We kept hiring more editors, more team members, more writers, banging out more and more content for you guys, getting more on the nose with like Flash during the Flash show and Justice League during the Justice League movie and things like that. And you guys have just kept watching it. And what I've told everyone who's ever met me in person, Comicstorian doesn't exist because I enjoy it. Comicstorian doesn't exist because we have a team of people. Comicstorian doesn't exist because I made a channel. Comicstorian exists because you watch it. You, the YouTube subscriber. You, the person watching this video who's never subscribed. You, the person who just pops in for a single video because you're curious about Batwoman because she just got announced. Or the individual who saw the Avengers Infinity War and wants to know what the stones are. The whole channel exists because you guys take the time to actually watch it. It's nothing that I've done. Over the course of 5 years, it took us to get to 2 million. And it's entirely because of you guys, the viewers of this video, that has even been a thing. But I wanted to thank you guys for even a level beyond just getting us to 2 million subscribers, because you guys have turned what was just me, Dan, Houston, and Sean banging out videos into an entire company. When Adpocalypse hit us last year and our revenue plummeted, we had to sit down and decide what we were doing with this channel as a company. And what we decided to do was branch out beyond YouTube. And we launched our Patreon, which I do mention occasionally in the back end of a video, but I've never done any concrete promotion for, simply because I wanted to make sure it was a thing. And our Patreon has become a podcast hub, where we do things like our Conspiracy Cast show. We give you early access to Comics Experiment. We do 3 beers and a topic. It's becoming more of the crew and what we do. And it's an entirely separate project from Comicstorian, but it's because of that we are able to do all this stuff. We also went over and did Twitch. Twitch which has now got over 30,000 followers in the same deal. We film everything live. This thank you that you're watching right now was filmed live over on our Twitch. It's because of this, because you guys kept watching us during Ad Apocalypse, because you support us on Patreon, because you support us over on Twitch, that this is even a thing. This is an entire career that we now have. This is no longer Benny just doing it by himself. It hasn't been for a very long time, but it became something that we turned into a digital media company where we produce multiple forms of content for multiple platforms, for multiple companies. Some of the stuff we make, you don't even ever see. And all of that is because of you, for watching this channel, for subscribing, for getting us to 2 million. And this is me just saying thank you for everything that you have given us, period. It's just a 100% legitimate thank you, because I never even thought we'd get to this level. Never even thought it at all. We've got so many our hands in so many different pots. We have so many things going on, and I've never once forgotten about Comicstorian, because Comicstorian's where all of this started. I've tried so many different ideas over here, from the podcasts, to doing the gaming content, to doing our gaming channel, to launching our podcast network on Patreon, to doing our Twitch. But all along the way, my one philosophy for everything has been Comicstorian will always get complete stories. That is what grew the channel. That's what started the channel. We will never stop doing these. No matter what we do, we will always have these on the channel. We will never go away from that. And you guys have continued to watch, continued to sub, continued to like the videos. Sure, we've got some videos that can break 3 million, and we got some videos that don't even go over 20,000. But that doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, the 20,000 who watched our video on Oblivion song liked it. And I enjoyed recording the video. And the 3 million that watched our Flash Godspeed video, they enjoyed it. And I enjoyed doing it. And at the end of the day, you guys have given me and this team an entire thing that we enjoy doing. I wake up and I look forward to going to work. You know how many times I looked forward to going to work in the military? Never, because I was up at 4:30 in the morning, and you never wake up at 4:30 going, yay! That's exactly it. But here, I have to wake up for 4:30 for a flight, and it's the coolest job ever. I have to wake up at 6:30 to go live on Twitch, and it's the coolest job ever. And as time consuming and as taxing and as stressful as doing this digital media company that focuses on YouTube and Twitch is for me, I love every minute of it. And it's entirely because of you guys that made this happen. So I wanted to make this video right here. I wanted to thank you guys for everything you've done for me, everything you've done for the team, from Dan to Kevin to Sean to Houston to Natalie to Gary to Dylan to even my brother, who's moving out here in about a month to join the team and start helping us write and be on some of these podcasts. You guys have given everybody a job that we enjoy going to, that we look forward to. We don't just sit here begrudgingly doing this. We get to look forward to it, and it's all because of you guys. So, thank you guys so much. And I know I've already mentioned the Patreon, but the Patreon is something we're gonna do a lot more focus on. And I also wanted to thank our Patreons, because at the same time that we crossed 2 million on YouTube, we crossed 500 Patreons. And for a Patreon that I barely mention outside of the podcast, they don't get mentions in very many other places, and I do at the ending of a video where most of our people have left a video, that's a huge accomplishment for us, and we really do like that. So thank you for the 2 million subs. Thank you for the 500 Patreons. And if you're gonna go join that, thank you for joining that and listening to all of our ramblings and our podcasts and everything we do over there. Thank you guys so much, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. And thank you to our Twitch subscribers who, when the Adpocalypse hit and we were like, we need a backup plan right now, and we went over and made Twitch, thank you. Because for the 2 million subs, we really do appreciate it, but for those Patreons and those Twitch subs, you guys had our back when things got very scary here on the YouTube platform. But just everything in general, all of you, every single one of you who support us in even the littlest of ways, giving a video a like, giving it a sub, just taking 5 minutes to be like, hey, did you like the Avengers? Did you go check out that Comicstorian channel? Thank you guys so much, because you have made this a possibility. So what we're going to do now is we're gonna continue to make our Patreon. We're gonna continue to do Twitch subs, and we're gonna continue to bring you complete stories over here at YouTube. You're never gonna miss anything that we create. We're gonna make all of it for you guys. Dylan's now gonna play some of our favorite moments from our 3 favorite complete stories. He's picked these out. I don't know what clips he's using. I told him to grab me a funny moment from our Conspiracy Cast. That's a podcast that we put up on my private channel, and it goes to our Patreon first. It's my favorite project that we do that is unrelated to comic books. So he's grabbing one of those. He's grabbing his favorite moment from our Comics Experiment, our podcast that Rob and I started a year ago, that you guys have continually watched and continually been a part of. And he's gonna grab his 3 favorite moments from the complete stories that he's edited. And those are gonna go up right now. We're gonna put some fun clips up right now. But yeah, I wanted to make this thank you video. And just thank you guys. Thank you so much. And to officially celebrate 2 million, we're gonna do a huge stream right here at YouTube. And you're gonna get to see a little bit of everything. We're gonna probably do I'm gonna figure out how to do it. I'm gonna figure it out, but we're gonna do a live complete story. It may not have panels, it may just be me yelling, but we'll see. We're gonna do a live complete story. We're gonna do a live podcast of each one of the ones we do. We're gonna play our Lego DC heroes. God, I forgot to mention that thing of it. Because of you guys, I have a character in a video game, Lego DC Super Villains. I got to make Red Stabby. Dan got to make Lady Cool, but whatever. Red Stabby's the coolest thing ever. And I guess since I mentioned Comicstorian, I'll officially make some kind of a statement on it. The long story short, guys, Comicstorian, it got pulled down due to just issues with the laws in Japan are different than the US. It's really what it boils down to, and we can't stop that. That's why we don't do much anime stuff anymore. Anyway, guys, I don't wanna bring this down with a sad moment. I have mentioned that. Go check out the Comicstorian Twitter if you want that full thing. But overall, 2 million subs, guys. Thank you so much. 500 Patreons. Thank you guys so much. 600 Twitch subs. Thank you guys so much. You guys have really given everyone the jobs that we enjoy, and we really do appreciate it. Now, enjoy whatever clips Dylan has picked out. Hope he doesn't make me look like a fool, or hope he does, because I have fun doing that.
The other problem is Ella Whitby, the doctor that confessed her love to him. Though he made it pretty clear with a sweet roundhouse kick to her face that he wasn't interested, he then sighs, stating that he just needs to forget about that chick. She's way too crazy even for him. There's no telling what a crazy person is gonna do. And then a voice tells him that she can. Hello, lover. Deadpool looks up to see Ella standing there, and as he gets up, she stops him, telling him, it's okay. She brought him a new costume to wear. Deadpool says, look, I'm pretty sure you got the wrong idea about this whole thing. There isn't anything between us, it's just me, like it's just you. She tells him that she gets it. She's not his kind of girl. He's attracted to the daring and dangerous types. But soon he'll realize just how daring she can be. She drops her trench coat, showing off a rather revealing and unflattering Deadpool costume underneath. Deadpool screams, oh my God, my eyes! And Ella says that she is quite dangerous too. She's killed people with poison, strangulation, and a knife, even a gun.
But what happens in it is the suit gets tore up, Batman goes back to the Batcave, strips down naked, walks to the camera, we get full frontal bat nudity. It is silhouetted, but it's silhouetted right down the bat shalom.
Okay, so here's my question. Is Batman well endowed?
He is not like porn star well endowed.
Okay.
But he is above the average man well endowed.
See, that's kind of what I would expect from Bruce Wayne. Like, it'd be kind of funny. You got Batman, he's got like this little tiny penis. That'd be hilarious. Now we know why he's fighting crime so much. He's just miserable and he's got a little tiny penis. You know? Like Selena Kyle saw and laughed at him. Look at that little thing.
Black Adam then tackles Alexander from behind with Sinestro shouting, do it, Adam, for conduct! Superwoman jumps on his back trying to stop him, but Black Adam manages to shout, Shazam! The lightning from the Shazam call goes through the sky, shooting through Superwoman and into the lightning rod, lodged into Alexander Luthor's chest. As the smoke fades, Alexander laughs, asking, is that it? Is that all you have? Alexander then looks down as Lex is stating, aha! And he shoots down, punching him into the ground. He picks Lex up by his head, knocking him down again, telling him, I am stronger than you. I am more powerful than you. I am your better. Lex struggles to get back up, telling him, might be right, but you're still me, and we sound exactly alike. Lex reaches up, grabbing the lightning rod, and then he shouts, Mazash! The bolt of lightning, confused by if it's Alexander Luthor or Lex Luthor, strikes down into Alexander, reverting him to his human form. As he tries to change back, Lex covers his mouth, stabbing him in the stomach. He tells him, I may not be as powerful as you, but I am smarter.
What did I call you last time? Okay, you're just...
Man?
No, Grizzly Beard Man. And then we have Sal Jordan, Green Lantern. And
That is the most amazing. Has nobody called you that? Has nobody ever called you Sal Gordon?
No.
And Tiffany, Warrior Princess.
No one's
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are the greatest teams ever! I'm just the beard man!
You're just the beard man. Hey,
Hey, of myth
the
and
beard.
legend, though.
Yeah.
Myth and legend.
Can I at least be like
Yes.
Chuck Norris? A fist comes out of my beard?
Don't tell him you're doing it.
Actually,
though.
I think it's just a tongue, so it's just awkward and funny. Oh. You're just like, why?
No.
Johnny says that it looks like he got him. Peter tells him, good, that's about all I had in me. Mary Jane runs over shouting that they need an ambulance, someone call 911! And Aunt May starts pushing through the crowd, with Gwen stating that Peter told them not to be here! But as she gets through, she sees Peter laying lifelessly on the ground, and Mary Jane screaming. Tears are falling from her eyes, and Mary Jane says that he got really hurt. Aunt May runs over to Peter asking, what did you do? And he coughs and weakly says, it's okay, I did it. Aunt May shouts, telling him to hang on. The ambulance is, and he stops her, and he grabs her coat, asking, didn't you see? It's okay, I did it. He begins to cry, telling her that he couldn't save him. He couldn't save Uncle Ben, no matter what he did. But for her, he saved her. He did it. He saved her life. Before he could finish, his hand gives out, and he closes his eyes. Aunt May's eyes go wide, and Johnny leans down to hear his heart. But before he comes back up, he doesn't say anything. Aunt May shouts, no, oh God, no, not him too, please not him too. And Mary Jane picks up Peter's body crying. Gwen pulls Aunt May away as she screams for him to come back. And while everyone mourns the loss of their hero, Norman listens to everyone's cries, and he smiles. His evil, twisted smile, because he took Spider-Man's life. As Peter's vision fades, he begins to feel a warm light wash over him. He opens his eyes, and he sees himself walking with Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben pulls him close, telling him, you did good. You did real good.